So as you can see, I'm in a new background and a new area, and I'm using a totally new device. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. But anyway, today's video is going to be made on a camera. Today, it's not my camera personally, it's my boyfriend's camera. He's just letting me use it until I get a new one. But anyway, this video is going to be a rant video. And this rant video happens to be about somebody who I'm not going to use names of this person because of, you know, privacy reasons and everything. I mean, I wouldn't really care if I use their names. I just don't want any problems going around. So, today, this story will be about a girl that I've known for a long time. I've done a rant video about her before on my channel, and she's the type of person that gets under your skin. And so basically, let me break down a little bit of how this person is. Now, this person, I'm gonna call her Sally, okay? Sally was the type of person that would pretend to be your friend, and then she would go behind your back and talk crap about you. Okay. So many times before this happened, I have tried to get jobs. I've tried to get a job at certain places, and I would always tell her and a few other friends, but mostly her, where I would go to apply. And for some reason, like, something would happen and I would never get the job. I'd never get a call back. I'd never get anything. So, in April of last year, it was before my believing me, I believed them. So, I waited and I waited and I waited. I ended up getting an interview with them and with the place, and I ended up waiting and waiting and waiting, and I didn't get nothing back. No callbacks, no nothing. So I was like, okay, so this job didn't work out. So then about sometime in the summer, I applied at, you know, they waited with me the whole time. You know, they were giving me rides back and forth, you know, to and from there. And, you know, I waited, and I waited, and I waited, because it was supposed to be a seasonal thing, like a part-time thing for certain seasons. So I waited, and I waited, and I waited, and I never got the job. And they were ones who knew about it. That same day, Sally had took me to her job and had me apply there. So I applied, and the next morning I had an interview. So Sally took me there the next morning, and I went there about 9:30, 9:45, something like that. Because the the place that took me there, that's not what it's called. It's not called UPS. That's a mail place. But the place that took me there, the company that took me there, got me there, had to, you know, pick me up early because that was the only time they had scheduled. And so they picked me up and they took me there. I had my interview. I did perfectly fine. And Sally was like, oh, I'll put in a good word for you. And I'm like, okay. So each week or every other week, I would call, or every Friday I would call and check on my application. And something happened, and I never got I never got that job. So I was like, okay, something weird is going on here. And I knew what exactly was happening. Now here's the best part. So recently, back in recently I ended up getting a job. Okay? And I still have this job. This job is an okay job, okay pay. And she had Sally and her new girlfriend. Let's call her Molly. Sally and Molly, they messaged me one day. They were like, "Hey, I heard you're working. Like, where are you working?" And I told them, I was like, "Oh, I work at a McDonald's." But I don't. Okay, that was the point. I don't. So I lied, because I didn't want them to know where I worked. So I lied, and I said McDonald's. So they were like, "Oh, okay." And I knew they were going to do something. Or at least Sally was going to do something. And I knew this because she's done it before. So, they would ask me, like, "Oh, you want to hang out?" I'm like, "I can't. I'm working. I can't work. I can't. I'm working." Which I was working. Every time they asked me to hang out, I was working. Because I get, a lot of shifts. Like, I'm working 6 days a week. And from, like, 3 to 11. Sometimes midnight. And I was working, and I get a text from Sally, or message from Sally on Facebook through Molly's page. She's like, "Oh, this is Sally." Like, hang on, I'll pull up the messages, because I actually have the messages. I will pull those up, because this girl tried it. Okay, she tried it. And they will be in the video. Probably. I do screenshots so you can see what I'm talking about. But I knew this girl would do this because, like I said, she's done it before. And it didn't really surprise me that she said it. She's like, "Well, this is Sally on Molly's Facebook." She's like, "You don't work at McDonald's in my hometown." So I get in on her. I said, "I know. I didn't tell you that for a reason. Because every time you find out where I try to apply, something mysteriously happens and I never get the job. So don't get offended just because I didn't tell you exactly where I worked. Because honestly, I don't want you to know where I work, and I don't think it's any of your business. I have a job. I'm starting my own family," which you guys know about, the baby and everything. I also got to tell you guys about that as well, but not in this video. And I'm happy. I'm not going to argue about where I work with you. I don't need this stress, and I'm not going to deal with it today. I'm at work, and we'll talk about this later. You can block me, whichever one you want. I don't care. Now, she did this while I was at work. She said all of that. She said that when I was at work. And, I was already in the middle of work, and I had to step out just to, message her back and stuff. And I didn't even type all that. I said it into my phone. And, that was bull crap. That she had no reason to do that. And I knew she was going to call the job where I said I applied and try something. And I knew she was going to do it. That's why I told her to do I told her the wrong place. And I don't get why people do that. I don't see why people think they have the right to go and mess something up. What if I went and messed something up for that person? For Sally. What if I went and messed up something for Sally? She would not have liked that. She would have been like, "Well, why did I lose my job? I wonder why. Because you tried to make me lose mine." And I'm not going to sit there and argue with her over something that happened that I didn't want her to know about. Only one friend knows exactly where I work. And I'm not going to say real names, and I'm not going to say places that I actually work, because there is somebody that stalks I mean, stalks my channel. And this person happened to be an old friend of mine who's no longer a friend. And she just, you know, she would go and she would tell Sally everything. Okay? Even the person I'm talking about, even their boyfriend watches my channel, and that person was dating me for like forever ago. So I'm not gonna say their real names. I'm gonna call the girl Chelsea, and I'm gonna call the guy Dustin. They know who they are. They know they watch my channel. They know they keep tabs. And they know, even though they can't say anything to me, which her boyfriend did message me, by the way, he did, because he was, you know, because he found out I was pregnant, but anyway, so, yeah, but anyway, that's all of my rant. The next video I will be making is about the baby, so yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.